92.7 WMAY, and now it's time for our focus on tourism, community events. Amy Beadle is here with the Springfield Convention and Visitors Bureau. Amy, hard to believe it's already August, but the good news is the activities locally are showing no signs of letting up.
There is just absolutely no slowdown. You are so correct, Jim. It is hard to believe it's August, and that means, of course, one thing, that we are just a couple of short week and a half away from the state fair. So that is going to be a wonderful draw for our tourism community. But even before that, we've got a couple of things wrapping up that have been going on for quite a number of weeks this summer. History Comes Alive, which has been a great success this summer in its final days. So take advantage of that before this weekend up until Saturday at the various sites that are there. Those are all listed on our website. You can still grab one more shuttle out to New Salem on Saturday. As well as the History Cook segment tomorrow on Friday. So some great things there, and wrapping up the first inaugural season of the Springfield Lucky Horseshoes baseball. So a couple of home games coming up this week, and then they will have put their first season in the books.
Yeah, been so exciting to see the approach they have brought to baseball to make it a full entertainment experience. And so, again, a couple of final chances to show your support with the final home games tonight, Thursday night, and again on Friday night out at Robin Roberts Stadium. And, of course, Amy, as you mentioned, lots more things going on as well. Another big thing this weekend, and this is also winding down to a close, the final weekend of performances for the summer at the Springfield Muni Opera with Matilda in its final few shows.
Yes, it's hard to believe. It seems like just a couple of weeks ago, we started talking about how the Muni was going to be back in full swing and all these 4 shows that they had going. And now all of a sudden we're talking about it being the last weekend of the last show. So August 3rd through the 5th, Matilda out at the Muni. And I think from all signs that I've heard, that went really well this season, and they had some really great attendance out there. So we're happy that that's making a strong comeback. Back to the Lucky Horseshoes real quick. After the season is over, they're also going to be having an event on August the 27th out there. It's a Saturday, and it's going to be their Legends game. So it will be a lot of local people coming together, pitting themselves against each other as the Cubs and the Cards. And so that's going to be a lot of fun, too. And that's going to be a fundraiser for a lot of charities here in Springfield. So make sure and put that on your calendar. I don't think that they're going to let up with the entertainment and the various things that they're going to do for our community, even postseason, which will be something new for Springfield.
We're talking with Amy Beadle, Springfield Convention and Visitors Bureau. Amy, as you mentioned, Illinois State Fair is right around the corner. But that's not the only thing we have to look forward to in the weeks to come. There are some other upcoming events we want to make sure people get on their calendars.
Absolutely. So everyone knows about the fair. We don't have to go into a whole lot of detail about that. Great concerts this year. That's going to run the 11th to the 21st. Don't forget about the Twilight Parade Thursday night on the 10th. And then the Old Capitol Blues and Barbecue will be back in downtown August 26th and 27th. And then also new, this is kind of a fun one. It's the Edwards Place Hoops Skirts and Haberdash 5K. So they're going to be doing a 5K through historic Enos Park and Lincoln Park and back around to the Edwards Place. Sounds like a really fun time, especially if you're wanting to get dressed up in period costume and take on a 5K. And that's going to be August the 27th.
Yeah, unfortunately, my hoop skirt's at the cleaners, but maybe it'll get back in time. Keep my fingers crossed.
Maybe the Haberdash. I don't know.
Yeah, perhaps.
We can always pull that one off. And then, of course, I mean, it's hard to believe that we are just, inside of a month from Labor Day weekend. And obviously have the signature, much anticipated Springfield Mile race out at the fastest dirt track at the fairgrounds. So that's always a draw for people from all over the Midwest and really the country. Obed and Isaacs and the Cons Hospitality Group will be hosting the SOB Fest again. And I that every single year grows and grows. A testament last year to them, we had rain up to people's mid-calves, and it did not stop them from coming out and trying the craft beer and eating the oysters. Those that went said rain was not going to stop them. So excellent event there. Again, wonderful give back to our community. So support that. And then we've got the $1 Million Quartet coming to the Hoagland Center as well on Labor Day weekend. So that is always, good quality shows there at the Hoagland, and looking forward to, this winter with UIS and Hoagland and everyone keeping the arts alive.
We could keep Amy here for a long, long time going through all the different events in the community, but she's got a life to live and a job to do and things to get to. So rather than that, we're going to direct people to your website so that they can go and find the complete listing of all these activities in the days, weeks, and even the months to come.
Thanks, Jim. They can go to our website at www.visitspringfieldillinois.com. follow us on Facebook and Instagram, and that's at Visit Springfield. And we do a really, really solid job of keeping up on the local events, getting them on our events page, and then also sharing out, everything that's upcoming for our community as far as events go that could draw in tourism. So, and one last quick plug. I know it's a little early, but we really can't talk enough and emphasize enough that the Route 66 Mother Road Festival will be back again this year. And it was here last year and did really strong, even though we were in a post-pandemic year. This year, we're expecting an even bigger crowd, September 23rd, 4th, and 5th. Whether you spectate, whether you bring your car down, whether you do the Friday night cruise in, it's just a spectacular show weekend.
And of course, all these events are only as good and as successful as the crowds that come out to support them. The more the community comes out to be a part of these events, the more we'll see them grow and flourish, and other events come in as well, really boosting the quality of life here in our community. So again, go check out visitspringfieldillinois.com or the Convention and Visitors Bureau social media pages. Stay on top of these events, and we're looking forward to seeing everyone out there as summer winds down and we get ready for another big fall of activities here in Springfield as well. Amy Beadle, Springfield Convention and Visitors Bureau, as always, thanks for joining us here on 92.7 WMAY.